Mr. Kofi Achampo.
Okay, so I'll begin with our legend, Asamoah Gyan.
Okay.
I think it couldn't have come at a better time. Charles now present Asamoah Gyan. He's so huge. He's so big.
Yeah.
But Ghana no your problem. Because of 1 2 be and penance will be a saint, and every time I will try to run people down. It's very difficult for you to appreciate somebody in totality. Say this is in Pakona, dia way in the Fatanian farm moon Pakrono. Because sessions of people no Joe will try and bring me down. Nankasamojan baby have been featured in 3 World Cups. Joe Ghana say you know with 100 and if I'm not wrong, I think 109 caps. I'm a Ghana. Matches about my national team of Blasters, 109 caps. He's the top scorer of all-time top scorer among Ghana Black Stars. With I think 51 goals. This is a player. Joe Wabo Africa, Wabo Europe, Wabo Asia, Asia and Kwabit Machichim, you know Middle East, Aline Al Ain, Shanghai SRPG in China, until later on Osaka, India, Wakoteki. Is a player from Liberty Professionals, Joe, to Udinis, to Modena, to Stade Rennes, to Sunderland. Later, Legon Cities to Canada. I mean, she career when he deserves more than that.
Yeah.
He deserves more than that.
Okay. And no, I don't know. So I'm going to inform officially now because there are other players also contribution to national teams in Australia. Suleiman Tari, friends mentioned the Michael Asian, others. I mean, who say BBC Momuni now? Super. They never almost bedroom almost organized.
Yeah, you know, in such an anyepe. What must say? All of them could be great, but some are greater than others. And I yes, sir.
Yeah.
Animal is a kingdom or animal farm. I think there's a story like that. Some are great, but we are greater than others. Maybe you are equal, but some are more.
But some are more equal
than others. And to the sanity, there were cases here between me and one and a substantive captain. What I say for Asamoah Gyan for Muntari for Asian.
Oh, dear, one penamo picky. I yes, I didn't.
So this one is for Asamoah Gyan.
Okay.
It's for Asamoah Gyan.
Okay.
Because Sokas will be a national team BRSA, then the list cannot end. And the time Ben Obenya DRSA.
Okay.
It will be a
very Asamoah
contribution. Yeah, contribution. Very peculiar situation now, there, man.
Okay.
Asamoah Gyan represented us in the 2006 World Cup, 2010 World Cup. In 2014, he was the captain. A friend is saying Africa Cup of Nations put there. Joe Yankai.
Okay.
As now, the whole Africa is with Africa, including Eto and Mo Salah, anyone who now, Asamoah Gyan holds the record as top scorer at the World Cup.
World Cup, yeah.
Joe, those are
6 goals, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
So no, make Africa continue Eto.
Yeah.
Cameroon abo World Cup abo Nigeria for you abo World Cup abo. It tells you. In all the 3 World Cups Asamoah Gyan abo ni no, or she goes. Emma Ghana. And anytime be a TV dear Kakaka World Cup in Ghana, Asamoah Gyan was part of it. 2006 was part. 2010, the greatest moment Ghana in he was so influential. I was even though he wasn't the captain, but so influential. Also, our squad in the moon. And he's unique. He's unique, and I may say, if I say it in this idea, man.
Okay.
No man to get here to bring the part down, doing it, and Phantom Chen. Asamoah Gyan will great.
All right. Asamoah Gyan is more than a football legend. He's a heartbeat of Ghanaian pride. With every goal, he danced not just for himself, but for a nation that believed in him. Beyond the stadium lights, his kindness shines even brighter, helping others quietly, smiling easily, carrying his people in his heart. He reminds us that true greatness isn't just measured in goals, but in goodness. Wow. I love this message. Razak, Amasaman 3 Junction.
And Razak, I put it better.
Yeah.
And I think that Asamoah deserves this. Joe, I want to weigh into the argument raised by Isu Chipsa in relation to Abetamo and Asante Kotoko. Joe, I made my views known. All these agents, even some of them local advisors, they tell the players said, hey, it's in there, Kokoji. What I say, Libya can Joe, Miss Libya. Yes, maybe I'm only guess because Libya until they see here with Gaddafi. Everybody in Libya. All we school crying more apartment, more dining, no. But there's no life in Libya.
Okay.
All of them what have been the progression part? Oh no, progression they were in for. And to me, some you advise some such a boy, I'd rather advise him on the other way around than to push now. I'm hearing the pressure on Mars and the Kotoko management team for them to agree to deal in Agro.
I see.
So Kotoko
to some extent,
yeah, Kotoko to some extent, the hands were tired.
Yeah.
On why I teach Musa Gomachi. So okay, this is a boy whose contract is about running out. So what do we do between the deep blue sea anyway? Where the end? Oh, do we take the money as small or big as the Scandinavian to let him go and answer? Yes, number on Kobe and Ajuni. I attend by people or move fee abrocha, but then perform more Ghana. What do you do? So on the channel, what do you do? And we have similar instances. This is the Agadas here example. Where is he now? The progression partner ISN.
Or injured.
So
on the injury.
Baby Okono Benghazi, minimum ho. Joe, I've told you. When I'm street in Israel, don't be able to be a trouble.
Yeah.
There's no life. Upi Hefana Oko. Until after some time, yes, can you be pushing Marco, but different time so human life, the social life, you'll be missing. Until Honan Afenu. Affect even your output or park and so and China or more a year jaw coin. They make a can church or two.
If you Ghana wasn't a bit turning down, sir, offer if I say between $10,000 $20,000 a month. Ghana for
maybe zero to turn it down. But we are talking about a player now or prospect or I'm told said they even made a proposal say opportunity to go to the World Cup where or be the global stage what I say and get better offer for other incentives to come in and no niti 10 na soko but do your management ajo dey na be na the entire I create problem kakra I think a hono that's where Kotoko I think didn't get it exactly right and this circumstance by how they transferred him after losing the match against Wakana Human Animal issue statement say he's been transferred minus certain duties on the mission. Say baby
Ali Benghazi for release your money and tentem tina say Kotoko yen fast no one here man for source and Ali Benghazi so this is a problem
but some starting negotiation that time when a boy in the car some penetration some man on renew so there's been negotiations before finally we agree there. I remember those days you at Fox some of our working with a GCR those days na Herbert a contact here no okay man number pamo is it Rav Zumdik or something on pamo no Herbert took the decision in Numeno. But take a decision and you may say about Zumdik the following day. No, and opportunity to Muhammad called us.
Sure.
Muhammad the NPR of us and Kotoko.
That guy.
What I said, this is the situation.
Yeah.
So as the media guys, how do we handle it? Tell me how to system. Oh no. To try and get the psyche of the supporters. Interview any boy and certain Shobokono Molikama media nakaka. A boy no Kotoko things on Sobako Libya one hey Kotoko support and befre. Obako Kotoko strikers Akaraka Jode Blamina abo boy fuma abo bokoma. By the time we German are decision of the supporters and not you. Inti Abufonu beko form. But what I say, but the blinds are nobody expected the bomb. And with limited information. And then a criticize so I think that the PR around boy and sale no do never form. So what must I say?
Yeah.
Or propaganda, if I have to put it that way. Sometimes Nina football.
And I'm use media.
You need to spin. England. In England, political parties or spin doctors. The spin is saying, as somebody says, "Son of a man, what I say? You remember the Herbert days? So, inti.
This defender, Oriba,
Joseph Hendricks.
How many free South Africa?
Yes. You know, Vodafone. Now Kotokoba, many hearts of focus. Yes. They will put on a
but they say support you more brief
you and how to present it. Until above the crowd supporters not did that.
Yes, now crowd player, no more pro crowd as you.
Yes, into I was say the decision of the supporters and not management. So Herbert was so conscious about the psyche of the supporters. Said, what would the supporters think? That's why some of us are not afraid. When we saw about time Muhammad Afani, a phone afraid, all them big people in the system. So, how do I put it? Agenda in the system.
You can call Congo.
Dem go far when it's not.
You go for one so.
What you change hotel? Hotel name you say
hotel.
And the same you cross
hotel no dey yes son no true.
Yes.
We call in the name. How to say who funu bi kura na tese ntoko je and Herbert is saying funu. But stories na ka. My goodness.
It is a team no onu say that story no no.
Ghana for nyakofona.
And this kotoko lusu kura. For be omba come kotoko with all the praise. Now my busted the mass support kotoko show no more. You get it. But today
media. And once my din am to
and those
all right
are Joe are aspects of the game and so important.
Sure.
So okay, those things must be. There are other questions, but time into me who have bit my as good two names never are you collapse name normal be brainty. I don't know, but I wanted to handle this you know, if anything
10%
GFA 10%. I'm a bit baffled, especially coming from Yusuf Chipsa, with so much knowledge. Any there's a practice are we know. Tabena a ITC na ye for 10%. It is wrong. I'm surprised Yusuf Chipsa has this mentality. And then any problem, they say if other people was our mentality now, should I be surprised? There's no difference on one. Apart from so your PFA, we in charge of player relations, no. We agent. You've been transferring player. You know very well it's 10% and yeah ITC a born no. That's no fee for the ITC. You know it. So why are you saying, why are you tying it to ITC? And say agent before I know after say the GFA is taking the 10% for it. No.
Also, agents we permanent free the office also because of that.
Yeah, I'm surprised so he's saying that.
It doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, it must be take you as you as I know you the knowledge, what you do, and education. No.
And now I'm presenting here and agent chrono.
And I'm sorry, sir. Son and no one not need there. Son of a catch and you keep on, telling people the wrong thing.
Actually, 10% here for.
And yeah, ITC. 10%, were decided on to help the development of football. But what must I say? To help with the development of football. And yet the fee for ITC. FIFA Go Project and FIFA Forward. Before Forward, even the 10% to there was Go Project. Go Project now metamorphosing into FIFA Forward. In think I because FIFA Forward Abentino. Sebi project. Sebi Pokran Zo Togum. Sebi because FIFA Forward one. What does FIFA Forward is coming by now? It means all the projects of the federation. No, I'm sorry. In England, 2024-2025, the government of England is giving the FA 125 million pounds for development. England, all the sponsorship, all the revenue streams, the government, the UK go to golf, UK government, 125 million pounds to support grassroots development. Very recently, FNA distributed brand new pickers for all the RFAs to help with grassroots development. Unfortunately, like Dr. Fangnari is saying, most of these transfers quite happen with the grassroots. And grassroots, that is where even you spend a lot of money. It's easy for you to spend what is $600,000 or what is $10 million, what is $5 million. It's easy to no. Joe, if you appreciate
in a part of the world, do you still need that money?
I just told you England.
Yeah.
See, I'm not this is not Africa.
Here come clubs.
Yeah. So where you won't get that, you then decide on how a bit England the government supports them. Is it 2024-2025 season? The contribution for grassroots development is 125 million pounds. But here we don't have that. We don't have. Do you think say government is okay? Every year he's giving the FA maybe $5 million. The FA will still go and be taxing clubs or taxing OB. No. Then that money will go into it. The activities of the federation, Joe, you have no idea. Yesterday in a meeting at tour, not just say Bruce between from in fact the last 2 months, no be brave where they had to either pre-finance or even totally even foot the bills. And no brave. From U17 Wafu tournament under 17 championship to wine to just say a lot. And yes. It's easy for you to pick paper and so where FIFA is bringing it to be and think that. No,
enough.
Every single money FIFA the baba you know, not so disconnected, bro. Even sometimes I remember when we need a technical director to develop the we need for grassroots we had to make a special case to FIFA for them to allow us say the salary must go under the FIFA forward wasting. FIFA the buyer say we can just apply it. No. You cannot. Into every country will sit down. Now, in your peculiar situation, what then it may wow our system anymore. What must say? The money, even in there, significance will increase. It's good. The more crowd funds, the more you have the ideas in terms of development programs in normal. Nema the policy framework. My plan require by professional man. The part is created by the federation. The part is created by the federation. The very competition now about whether a grassroots or say a RFA. Now RFA is different from GFA. Now the GFA every year the FA gives the RFAs money for development every year.
But I mean, in a peculiar situation, I will come once and say you deserve that amount, all right.
More than that.
But your ball liga, sponsorship granting.
If you are okay,
clubs yes,
if you are okay, Joe. If you are okay,
can't mean reviews at 10% for now.
No, Uber League, no say in him. But FSC have to run the league. You need money to pay referees. You need money to pay this. You need money to run the league. If you are okay, if the sponsorship was enough, sometimes the only answer would be done. No way, it has happened before. Okay, so how can we meet the clubs halfway? Even say if it's okay, club be every season we to boot Emma players. Inti yamfa we no fan support clubs no yanko di boot yanko to boot ne yanchama clubs no clubs no every year bia no be start obi ato balls inti yanko ne distribute balls infama club. So where the FA enya leeway say to support the clubs, FA will happily do that. The FA will happily do that.
Okay.
Though if you sit behind the desk and see income or revenue, I should put it in your income. Revenue against expenditure, any expected project program, so yeah, you'll be marveled. It's easy for anybody to do that. And I'm going to argument with anybody because you will not appreciate what goes into developing development from the grassroots and commitment echo.
Well, Emre just hope pick it back of Bika Honafi Yede. The Canada die and Hoka Crabby Eba.
Can a player be transferred 2 times?
So I say quickly, ITC, any player transfer 10%, no? Obin to at 10% now, but my issue ITC?
No, because now the problem is that clubs, no, even this 10% in Ebois, do you know what they were doing in the first? First, me a club, my befa player from Andy Kem FC. Division 2 Premier League. My top player no $500,000. Some catch and they send me $50,000. But then we know. And so and because the FA is demanding 10% of it, FA will know because the system now about the FA will chance to know. The percentage the FA based on that and the cameras to budget it. Yes. First the one that declaring. Then you Robert Boateng one issue in Abaye. The way that declaring. But because of the 10%, even the clubs now players in developing clubs no crown. FA fighting developing clubs no what do you have to get to support the omo developing?